Biomagnification and bioaccumulation are two critical environmental processes that affect ecosystem and human health. While they both involve the buildup of harmful substances in organisms, they operate differently. Biomagnification refers to the increasing concentration of toxin as they move up the food chain, while bioaccumulation involves the accumulation of toxins within an individual organism over time. Both processes have serious implications for wildlife, human health, and the overall balance of ecosystem. Thus, stricter regulations, waste management, bioremediation, and habitat conservation are essential for protecting ecosystems and biodiversity. Biomagnification definition. Biomagnification is the process in which the concentration of the toxic substances increases as they move up the food chain. These harmful substances, such as pesticides, heavy metals, and chemicals, accumulate at progressively higher levels in organisms. Apex predators. As predators consume prey that has already accumulated toxins, these substances accumulate in their bodies. These phenomena can cause severe health effects, particularly for species at the top of the food chain, including humans. Biomagnification features. Biomagnification features the transfer and increasing concentration of substances through the food chain involving multiple organisms. The accumulation is most severe at higher trophic levels. Food chain dynamics. Biomagnification occurs as contaminants are transferred between different levels of the food chain as we move from primary procedures to herbivores to predators. The concentration of toxin increases. Multiple organisms. These processes involves various species at different trophic levels with each organism ingesting contaminated prey. Higher trophic levels. Biomagnification is often most pronounced at higher trophic levels such as predators where the accumulated substances can reach dangerous levels. Biomagnification effects. Biomagnification affects wildlife and humans by accumulating toxin in food chains, leading to reproductive, behavioral, and health issues, including species decline and increased human health risk. The detailed explanation is given below. Impact on wildlife. Biomagnification affect wildlife significantly, especially those at higher trophic levels. For example, birds of prey, large fish, and marine mammals are particularly vulnerable. Toxin at high concentration can impair reproductive functions, leading to reduced fertility and population decline. Toxin exposure can cause behavioral changes in animals, making them more prone to predation or less effective at essential tasks like foraging. Elevated toxin levels can weaken immune system, increasing disease susceptibility. In severe cases, species population can decrease or face local extinction due to their inability to withstand the town burden. Impact on humans. Human health can be seriously affected when harmful substances like mercury and pesticides enter the food chain. This is particularly concerning the communities that rely on fish and other wildlife for food. Mercury, for instance, can result in neurological issues, particularly affecting infants and children. Exposure to toxin may lead to developmental delays and cognitive impairments, especially in children and fetuses. Some contaminants heighten the risk of cardiovascular disease. Certain chemicals that accumulate through biomagnification are carcinogenic, increasing cancer risk for exposed individuals. Bioaccumulation definition. Bioaccumulation refers to the process by which organisms absorb chemicals from their environment, including air, water, soil, or through their diet. When intake exceeds the organism's ability to excrete these chemicals, they accumulate in the body. While this is crucial for absorbing essential nutrients, harmful substances like heavy metals and pollutants can accumulate to toxin levels, posing health risk and affecting the food chain. Bioconcentration is specific to aquatic organisms and involves the concentration of chemicals in the organism exceeding that in the surrounding water, primarily through uptake via skin or gills, without considering dietary intake. Bioaccumulation features. Bioaccumulation is the process by which harmful chemicals build up in organisms over time, influenced by factors such as environmental persistence, lipophilic nature, exposure, duration, and species variation. The detailed explanation is given below. Environmental persistence. Chemicals that persist in the environment tend to bioaccumulate more, while those that degrade quickly do not accumulate significantly. Lyophilic nature. Chemicals with a high affinity for fat, lyophilic, are more likely to accumulate in fat tissues, prolonging the retention in organisms. Lyophilic chemicals can also accumulate in sediments, affecting their availability for bioaccumulation. Duration of exposure. The longer an organism is exposed to a contaminant, the greater the potential for bioaccumulation. Metabolic rate. Organisms with lower metabolic or excretion rates, particularly large long-lived species, bioaccumulate more compared to smaller short-lived species. For example, a lake trout may accumulate more than a younger fish in the same environment. Transform chemicals. The ability of an organism to transform chemicals affects bioaccumulation. Chemicals that are easily biotransformed into hydrophilic forms are excreted more efficiently and bioaccumulate less. Species variation. Different species exhibit varying levels of bioaccumulation. Some substances may accumulate more in aquatic organisms than in terrestrial animals and vice versa. Bioaccumulation causes. Bioaccumulation is driven by environmental pollution from industrial emissions, agricultural runoff, and persistent contaminants like heavy metals and organic compounds. Biological factors such as lower metabolic rates and higher contaminant bioavailability also contribute to the accumulation of harmful substances in organisms. Environmental pollution. Environmental pollution plays a significant role in driving bioaccumulation as pollutants released into air, water, or soil can infiltrate ecosystems and enter living organisms. Factories and industrial activities discharge various chemicals and pollutants into the environment. Similarly, pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers from farming can seep into nearby water bodies, contributing to contamination. Contaminant persistence. The persistence of contaminants in the environment is crucial for bioaccumulation. Some substances resist degradation and remain in ecosystem for long periods. Heavy metal elements like mercury, lead, and cadmium are known for their prolonged presence in ecosystem. Organic compounds. Synthetic chemicals such as polychlorinated biphenyls are notoriously persistent. Biological factors. Organism biological characteristics affect their bioaccumulation potential. Species with lower metabolic rates tend to accumulate substances more easily. Predatory species at higher trophic levels accumulate more contaminants through the consumption of contaminated prey. Bioavailability. The likelihood of contaminants being absorbed by organisms is influenced by their bioavailability. Contaminants that are more readily absorbed tend to accumulate more. Substances that dissolve easily in water or body fluids have higher bioavailability. Certain chemical forms of contaminants are absorbed more readily than others. Biomagnification and bioaccumulation process. Biomagnification refers to the process where harmful substances such as pesticides and heavy metals increase in concentration as they move through the food chain, significantly affecting higher level predators. Introduction of contaminants. Contaminants such as heavy metals and chemicals enter ecosystems through pollution sources like industrial runoff, agriculture, and vehicle emission. Absorption. Primary producers such as plants, algae, and phytoplankton absorb these contaminants, starting the biomagnification process. Concentration. As contaminants move up the food chain, their concentration increases, beginning with these primary producers' consumption and accumulation. Herbivores consume contaminated primary producers as predators consume herbivores. The toxins accumulate in higher concentration. Reduction in elimination. Predators have slower metabolic rates, limiting the elimination of toxins and leading to greater accumulation concentration at higher trophic levels. Contaminants intensify as predators consume other predators with the highest concentration at the top of the food chain. Biomagnification and bioaccumulation examples. Biomagnification and bioaccumulation involve harmful substances like mercury, DDT, PCBs, lead, and cadmium accumulating in species through the food chain. These toxins build up in top predators such as fish, birds, and marine mammals, leading to serious health issues. Mercury in fish. Mercury from industrial sources accumulates in aquatic food chains, with top predators like tuna and sharks having the highest level. Top predators like ospreys Eagles and large fish accumulate the highest concentration DDT in birds of prey. The pesticide DDT accumulates in birds of prey like eagles. It interferes with reproduction, leading to thin egg cells and reduced population. PCB in marine mammals. In marine ecosystem, polychlorinated biphenyls accumulate in seals, whales, and other marine mammals, causing immune and reproductive issues. Lead in predatory birds. Lead from ammunition enters waterfall, then accumulates in eagles and hawks, causing poisoning. Cadmium in terrestrial chains. Cadmium in soil moves up through plants and herbivores to top predators, causing health issues like kidney damage. Bioaccumulation and biomagnification effects. The effects of bioaccumulation and biomagnification are far reaching, causing ecological imbalance, posing health risks to humans, and leading to adverse effects on wildlife. Ecological imbalance. The buildup of contaminants in organisms can severely disrupt ecosystem, particularly at higher levels of the food chain. This disruption can alter predator-prey dynamics, shift population sizes, change species interaction, and reduce overall biodiversity. Health hazards. When toxins enter the human food chain, they pose serious health risks. Consuming contaminated organisms can expose humans to harmful substances, leading to neurological disorders, developmental issues, and chronic diseases. Effects on wildlife. Wildlife is highly vulnerable to the harmful effects of accumulated toxins. Exposure can result in reproductive failures, developmental anomalies, and weakened immune responses, which may lead to population declines or local extinctions. Threats to endangered species. The vulnerability of endangered species is heightened as toxins build up in their ecosystem, weakening their ability to survive and reproduce, potentially pushing them closer to extinction. Environmental impact. Pollutants that resist degradation can persist in the environment for extended periods. Even faster pollution sources and control these contaminants can continue affecting ecosystem and organisms for years, resulting in long-term ecological damage.